Well, we had some concerns about some pop-up showers or thunderstorms that are going to be coming. Majority of people stayed dry. In Baxter County, Arkansas, we're starting to get that thunderstorm activity right now, but I think that can be the theme for the next couple days is pop-up showers. They happen quick and they also go away very quick because we are hot, we are humid. It does not take much to really turn that into a downpour that could be coming, but it's beautiful today. I think tomorrow we're going to be safe from any rain chances as well, just not safe from the heat. That's going to be keep on coming and keep on pumping it into the region. Temperatures right now for 9 o'clock, 80 degrees still at the lake. Great time to get out the lake. I wish this 80 degrees, that's kind of my weather to get out and enjoy, not this right here. Heat index today climbed into those mid 90s here in Springfield. Branson managed to get a triple digit heat index. Very, very toasty, and it's going to be sticking around for Sunday, for Monday, for Tuesday, for Wednesday, really the next 7 days. I don't think we're going to get a big break from this heat. Thankfully, humidity will start to get better once we get towards the end of the work week, but we're going to have to deal with it for quite some time. Once we get into Sunday afternoon, we're right back to where we were today. Those heat index values in that 90 degree, kind of mid 90s. I think even some places you can have that feels like temperature climb into those upper 90s. Same situation where that heat and humidity is going to be sticking around for Monday as well. Since we are getting all this heat in summertime, it's happening right now. I do want to mention when we're talking about temperatures that are 90 degrees outside, if your car can heat up very quickly. 90 degrees means after 10 minutes, your car is going to be heating up to about 110 degrees. You have all this shortwave radiation that's coming in from the sun, pierces the glass, pierces the windows in your car. It's easy for that radiation to get in, very hard for that radiation to get out. And that means after an hour, you can have temperatures about 45 degrees warmer in a car than the outside. Toasty temperatures, so just keep that in mind once we are starting to get this heat, and it's going to be a while until we can get a break from it. Mostly dry across the region. You start to see this little thunderstorm right there very quickly pop up over in Baxter County, and it's going to continue to move off into the east, but majority of people should be staying dry for tonight and dry for this weekend. I think this today was our best chance to really get those thunderstorms, and didn't really see it. Sunday, going to be looking pretty quiet. That's going to be happening out there. Good mix of sun and clouds. I think more sun is going to be out there, especially when we get into that afternoon and evening hour. Rain chances, I think, better shot of that on Monday. But once again, not looking like a massive downpour, kind of some isolated pop-up showers that can be out on the mix for Monday before, well, we have more chances of rain for Tuesday and Wednesday, but it's a very similar situation. Temperatures for tomorrow shaping up to be potentially the warmest day that we've experienced. We're still at 89 for a high on the calendar year in Springfield. I like our chances to get over 90 and add a little to it. Right now I got the high forecast at 92 degrees in Springfield. Monday is another shot to hit that 90 degree mark if we don't get it done on Sunday. Now we've been hot and we've been humid because the setup is allowing all this warm air from the Gulf to pump freely into our region. We're going to start to see a summer ridge that's going to build on the back half of the work week, and it's basically going to close that door off. All this humid air from the Gulf is not going to be able to penetrate the dome, and good news is humidity values will start to decrease once we get into the latter half of the week. Bad news is temperatures in the 90s are still going to be sticking around. Yeah, so we're going to go from kind of these humid to oppressive values over the next couple days. They're going to dip down to, well, the muggy meter says comfy, but the 7-day forecast, yeah, anything but comfy. Temperatures hanging around the 90 degree mark. We will be cooling down on Tuesday and Wednesday to a very chilly, freezing 87 degrees before, yeah, don't worry, we get right back on the heat around that 90 degree mark, Carissa.
Well, Matt, I wrote down a couple of key phrases from this. I wrote down humid, oppressive, and uncomfortable. I feel like with these temperatures, we might as well just be in Tampa. We might as well go to Florida.
I mean, it's summertime in the Ozarks. You know it's going to be hot. You know it's going to be humid. I don't think we're going to be getting a break from it for at least this week. So,
well, and you know, I asked for this. I was one of the people that wanted the heat, and here we are.
Yeah, it's toasty.
Oh, man. And you know what? I'm not regretting it.
I'll ask you next week after we've had it for a whole week. Be like, you still like this hot? And,
we can figure it out then, if not.
Yeah.
Well, thanks, Matt.